I discovered Membean this summer on just a random website. I was just surfing around like you normally do, and heard about it and thought, wow, I need something for vocabulary. That looks neat. So I went, just played around with it, and I realized that this is the kind of thing that if I had the time to create, I would make this. So I immediately started going through all the practices and contacted you guys to ask about, what is the Membean, how can we get it started in our school, get a positive one. So
students on their own going out and working on it. We've had parents see what it was and purchase memberships themselves. All of the teachers got 3-day memberships also planned and worked on it for 3 days. Most of them calibrated ourselves, compared notes on who calibrated higher, and started getting our kids involved in it.
I love the individualized part of it, so I don't have to dig through Fahrenheit 451 and come up with a list of words that are SAT appropriate also, and then come up with activities for that. Some of the kids already know those words, so I was basically wasting their time and all the time that I took to make these tests. And I also, the traditional way, I had to worry about kids cheating and kids getting the answers to tests. With Membean, it's all individualized. Kids work at their own pace. I think it's kind of neat because the kids get into competitions about, hey, I moved up 2 levels. How many levels did you move up?
Yeah.
And so there's this community feel, kind of competitive edge where kids they want to do better.
I actually had one student who tweeted a shout out to her friend whenever her friend made it from level 1 to level 2. The kids are using the program.
Absolutely.
Plus, the quizzes, and that may be one of the strongest things about Membean. With previous vocabulary programs, it was planning heavy on me. With Membean, I can click in a couple of clicks and I can have a quiz ready for all of the students that quizzes them on the words that they're using, not some artificial list I created. So, and then all I have to do to grade it, I don't have to sit down and run through a Scantron or take a red pen and grade them all. I can look on my computer and just record the grades that I made on the quizzes right there. So it's an effective program. It's also easy for me to handle. I can use it without and still get into the literature, still get into the analysis stuff that I love to do as a teacher, rather than having to resort to worksheets and cumbersome things that take me a lot of time to check. It's very fluid. It fluidly fits into what I'm already doing. My kids take 15-word quizzes twice a grading period, and then Membean calculates it for me. I don't have to have my little chart out going, one missed one is 93. No, Membean tells me right there. And that's, on the teaching side of it, that's been the strength of the program. That's been a great selling point of the program because it's low demand on my very limited planning time that I have. And so the Membean is taking care of a lot of that for me.
But it's still rigorous, which I like. And it's so easy just to pull up the teacher dashboard and to see how each kid is doing. You know, what did they make on certain quizzes? How much time do they have? What words do they miss? You can click on an individual student and see how many words have they seen, how many did they miss, what words are coming up next. So that's really cool from a teaching standpoint because you can kind of push kids a little bit more too. Membean does that already. I also like the support that Membean has given me. And I'm not kidding here. I can send an email and 30 minutes or less, I will get a response. And just the rapport from the Membean staff has been phenomenal. Very quick, very professional, but you feel like you have that one-on-one. I would say go through the hustle plan, get on and be a student. See what it looks like. See, if you were a kid, would you like this? And then look at it from the teacher standpoint. Okay, so these are my goals. Does this program meet that? And I guarantee you it will. I guarantee you.
It's been fantastic.
Kids love it. They really do.
They recognize whenever we use a word that's a Membean word. whether I'm using it in a lecture or if it's on the board an assignment, when they're reading literature and they see a Membean word in the literature, they'll recognize it. And again, it's kind of like a competition. Membean word, Membean word.
Yeah, that's a little phrase. I think they saw the merit of the words that, hey, these are words we can use in everyday language and writing. Also, when our kids this year took the PSAT and they came back to our classes later on that day, I can't tell you how many kids said, do you know how many Membean words were on that test? And we were like, yeah, Membean's awesome.